Good morning, everybody. It's Auntie Star. So I had second cataract surgery yesterday, and I keep toying with, is my better vision with these or without these? It's very weird. So I'm gonna hang out without them for a little bit. Hi, morning. It's whatever day it is. And we're still, in the first 100 days of utter friggin' chaos in what the heck is going on in the US. So here's my question for you. What are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? Not what are you being or how are you feeling, but what are you actually doing? Are you following any of the checklists that I put out? Have you found another checklist of actions to take? Are you following any social groups like on Facebook, like Occupy Democrats? I mean, what are you doing? It's really important for us to actually put the energy that we feel, this turmoil and this chaos and all of the stuff that's paralyzing. It's important for us to put that energy towards something. So, if you want to get together with groups of people, and I strongly suggest that you get together face to face with groups of people, groups of your friends, or groups of strangers who are on the same path that you're on. It doesn't matter to me. Get together with groups of actual bodies that are, putting out heat in the same space. Gripe, bitch, moan if you need to, and at the end of it, do something together. Everybody write a letter to your congressman. Share ideas, share language. Everybody write ideas to your governor. Everybody do something physical. I saw yesterday so many posts with people who are just like, yeah, whatever, I live in a state where that's not going to happen, so what's the point? And I'm like, no, the point is to be loud. If we are silent, we are complicit. And I just need you to know that that's true in history since there were humans on the planet. Those who are silent are complicit. So we need to be using our voice. Man, boy, am I old, people. I mean, I remember as a kid, some things going on that I did not understand because I was a kid. I didn't get it. But I remember older cousins and older people in my family who were making their voices heard. They were in powerful action mode, and I did not understand what was happening. And I'm now old enough that I remember what was going, I can remember back to what was going on and think to myself, wow, I'm in a position now where I am a person who can make a noise. And if thousands of us make a noise at the same time, we're making a noise. If they believe us or do what we want is irrelevant, but it won't be one voice in the din of chaos. It will be thousands of voices, enough to turn heads, enough to cause pause, enough for someone or maybe several someones to go, maybe we should pay attention to what they're saying. I don't know, but how can I don't understand how at this point and the pressure of everything that's going on, I don't understand the tendency to still sit and not do anything and not take any forward action and put no momentum behind the anger and the fear and the terror. And I'm not saying be out in public where, people can earmark you and put you in the crosshairs. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is take time to write, take time to be with people, support people who are doing it. Lend your voice to the letters that they're writing. If you're a person who has a gift of language, help people craft intelligent letters to send to their government representatives. And for God's sake, everybody get out and vote at midterms. Because seriously, if you're this kind of bitchy at the beginning of 2025 and you're not fucking voting at midterm, you think you saw me mad a couple of days ago? You haven't seen me mad. Because that's ridiculous. The people who represent you in your state, if you're not voting to change them because you don't like what your state is, wow, keep silent and keep far the heck away from me because I have lots to say about that. Heck, it might even involve shaking you by the shoulders quite sternly. So do everything that you can. And there's my thing. Do what you can. And seriously, I put it on a checklist on the post on my Facebook page. So I know that you can find it. I will post it again under this video when I post this video, because it's super important for me. And if I didn't make it clear 8 years ago, when we were in disaster number 1 of this idiot, this was the checklist that I followed to give me some sense of I'm doing something actionable that's making a difference, or at least is supporting the people who are making a difference. And I have learned a lot in the ensuing years, and I'm following this checklist in a different way. But if this is not your checklist, okay, there are thousands out there. Find one. Okay. The very first thing. What are you doing for you? I know I'm mad. I get it. But your daily actions desperately need to include you. You need to find daily joy. You need to find daily beauty. I mean, guys, I live next door to this wonderful person who I guarantee you we have zero in common politically. I guarantee that. And he says hello. He is kind. He mows my lawn in the summer because he knows I'm 70 years old. He offers help if he sees me struggling for something. Where is the daily beauty? Because I guarantee there are people who live right next door to you that you haven't met yet who are kind. We don't have to talk about every single political thing that we don't have in common. But if you live next to someone who needs help, offer help. Be who you want to see the world become. Be that person. Do that. Fill your heart, fill your resources of self so that you have plenty left over to give. So I'm going to invite us once again to put our hand on our heart, because this is the seat, S-E-A-T, of the divine soul that you are. The divine soul, the divinity, the wisdom, the Sophia, the God, the goddess, whatever you call that which breathes you and beats your heart, lives in this heart space. So put your hand on your heart, say, good morning and welcome, and I'm glad you're here. And then join me in taking a few breaths. We're going to breathe in for 4, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, out, in, out. One more. In, out. Find yourself places where you can do that 3 or 4 times a day. It will help bring the system into regulation. You will be able to act from that space because it will begin to break up the paralysis that you feel. For heaven's sakes, guys, if you need to reach out, if you need someone to support you, reach out to me. I am available. And so many blessings to all of you. Signing off. I'll catch you on the next one.